In today's society, we are becoming more and more reliant on the digital world, whether it's ordering books or interacting with our friends. We've come to InfoLab 21, the new Information and Communication Technologies research facility at Lancaster University, to find out what our digital worlds will look like in 10 years' time. How will the interaction with technology change to match our social behavior? More and more people are interacting online, whether it is to buy a book, sell an old game, communicate with friends, get advice, or just to meet people and interact virtually. In 2005, there were reported to be just under 1 billion internet users in the world. It is predicted that in 2015, over 2 billion people will be interacting online. At the moment, most of our interactions are limited to a computer with internet access. This means people are generally limited to interact with their digital lives at home, in the office, or on a mobile phone. This is all about to change. The growth and development of ubiquitous computing will change how we currently see and use technology. To find out what we should expect, we asked Professor Gordon Blair, head of the computing department at InfoLab 21, where they have one of the world's largest research groups on mobile and ubiquitous computing.
In 10 years' time, we'll find it difficult to find a computer because they're no longer on the desktop, they're all around us. So we have the intelligent office, the intelligent bus stop, the intelligent transport system more generally, the intelligent environment. So computers are there in the background, guiding our every activity.
With the use of small embedded computers in everyday objects, our connection to the digital world is about to be a lot closer, more personal, and everywhere. Imagine a world where your toothbrush tells you your vitamin levels, your fridge reorders its food automatically, and bus stops display correct times as they are updated in real time. But before this technology can be adopted, there are some real issues that need to be addressed. The social acceptability and the ease of interaction will be critical factors to the adoption of these technologies in new and social environments. How people perceive and react to new technology applications is being researched at InfoLab 21. How will our need to interact socially impact the technology adoption? We asked Dr. Simon Locke, an academic researcher currently exploring interaction between humans and technology, for his perspective.
Traditionally, computer systems have been built for office or industrial applications. As ubiquitous computing becomes more prevalent, we're going to need to be able to interact with people in a more social situation.
There is an important need to think about how you may interact with such intelligent systems, and that requires novel interaction techniques. You're not going to sit at a keyboard or have a mouse with you when you walk about and do your daily chores. You'll need other forms of interaction.
For ubiquitous computing to be a success, new ways need to be found to make the systems more user-friendly and fit better into their environments.
To encourage the adoption of technology in new social environments, the human factor will need to be part of the design. Technology has to become more human, more intelligent, and more approachable to motivate people in social settings to interact. Researchers at InfoLab 21 have been working with various art organizations and creative groups to develop such a solution.
One technique that is being explored is to have faces that may have emotion, that may be able to communicate with you, that may be able to humanize the process of interaction with the greater system, the greater intelligent system.
In order to make the technologies more human, we need to incorporate various aspects of human personalities. So, human behaviors, human appearance, human reactions.
The system being developed is an emotional synthetic character and is part of the cooperative and interactive systems research at InfoLab 21.
Well, I think the importance of virtual characters is there is something the user at any level, young, old, experienced or inexperienced, can relate to. People are used to interacting with characters. They may or may not be used to relating to technology, to menus or to other forms of interaction. So the character immediately makes them feel warm. They can approach a character and they know intuitively how to interact with a character.
When Andrine receives an SMS message, what she does is she decomposes it into individual words. She then tags each of those words with an emotion, counts up those emotions and decides which facial expression to use to represent that message.
Andrine has been built using a reactive video-based system whose dynamic behavior is dictated by a human audience. But how does Andrine react intelligently with the right emotion? How does she know what is being said? Let's find out by seeing Andrine in action. Andrine can be used in a social environment. When no one is interacting with Andrine, an idling behavior video is looped. People can send Andrine text messages to her mobile phone number. Statements, questions or requests like, "I like it when the sun shines," or "You have a pretty face," can be sent to Andrine. The text message is received and decoded by a natural language processing subsystem. The text is analyzed and each word is given an emotional classification using a predefined lexicon or dictionary. For example, the word pretty is mapped to happy. Andrine can interpret negated phrases too. Words like not pretty is mapped as sad rather than happy. Each message is scored and mapped onto the 7 emotions. This emotion then triggers the appropriate video clip. Andrine will then portray graphically the suitable facial expressions in response to the message. In a few seconds, the virtual character analyzes the content of the sentence and reacts appropriately. This is exactly what we do as humans. Digital characters that can react emotionally will change the interface of computing forever. With the development of ubiquitous computing, the ways we interact with computer systems will also have to change as new environments and situations become powered by technology. Emotional characters are one way in which we can make this interaction more comfortable and feel more natural. So, the digital world in 10 years' time will be more human, more intelligent and emotional. The Andrine technology is not only designed for public interaction at events, but the technology can be used in other applications.
One possible new use for the Andrine technology is in document summarization. So for example, you get a new email in your inbox. Andrine is able to summarize that entire email with a single emotion. We also want to explore the use of different personalities with the Andrine technology. What we can do with personality engineering is simulate a living person. So by encoding personal preferences and the video of a particular person, we can simulate their responses to particular inputs.
This is part of an ongoing, cooperative and interactive systems research program at InfoLab 21. To find out more about Andrine or how you could use the technology, please contact the following people: